they come from, where they're coming by the GO train. This is great space, and then I have a couple of them present this space. It's based on Roman proportions and Roman design. You've got columns, you've got a column capital. They're in sections like Greek columns. And then they talk about the herringbone pattern in the stone. The stone comes from Ohio, Kingston, Indiana, and all the cities are listed around. We don't go to St. John's anymore. We go to Halifax, and that's about it. So there's a lot of places already are no longer being served by train. You have very classic Roman arch with a coffered ceiling. This is not really Roman, it's a steel structure up there. We just went out on the platform to show what the experience was for people taking the train. You can't do that with students. The new building, they have raised it. The current one, if you went out there, is awful.
Right on the track.
They're right on the track. You're at the wheel level. Above you, there's a whole massive steel concrete construction, really low, with a slot, there's literally the pipe from the steam engines would blow the smoke and steam upward. In the wintertime, I've been out there. It is cold out there, and you just want to get on the train. You don't, And so the building is not an experience. The building is detrimental. You just want to get out of here. Okay? So it was designed. It was started in. After the fire of 1904, we used to have west of here a regular European-style train station with the arch and the glass. The what do they call that? The 1850s exhibition place type of thing. Okay, and with downtown Toronto burning down, 14 blocks burning down 1904, then the trains got together. You had the Toronto. What was it? Toronto Railway something. That company apparently still exists and owns the track just a little bit around the corner and a little bit around the corner. So, and it's controlled by the city of Toronto. They bought it out.
Okay.
So you had the CN, CP, Grand Trunk, and then you had this Toronto Railway. And they all got together and said, well, that's not a good place for the train. The center is really here. So then they got the site, put it all together. It took time, took a lot of time. They then had to decide, where's the track height? Okay, you're cutting off the waterfront. And you have to build subways underneath. So they had to set up the track height. By the time they get all that done, started construction 1911. 7 years to get all that all together. All the agreements, everything, put money up, Start construction 1911, guess what? War starts. Construction starts and stops because the materials have to go to the war effort. So in the meantime, where do the trains stop? Well, if you ever go to Summerhill Station, Yonge and Summerhill, where that nice liquor store is now, that was Toronto's main train station, basically from 1904 to 1927 when this finally opened. It's when the war ended, this started again, construction started, Grand Trunk went broke a couple of years later, a lot of litigation, by the time that finished, you're into the 20s, and just before they crash, the stock market crash, this station
early
was finished.
20s, yeah.
Holy smokes,
Yeah.
Intertwined between all the truckers,
Yeah, I mean, it's amazing that even got this place. If you were going to meet at
Harvey's is closed
it's
now.
gone.
Yeah, that's what
I
we
was
said
going to
last
tell you. I
year.
went over there and had a look. It's gone.
That was Harvey's.
Oh,
I
I
did
see.
that last year. I said, everybody meet in front of Harvey's. So they were asking everywhere, where's Harvey's? So we ended up meeting here.
Yeah. So then this is 1927. This was it. This is where you came to Toronto. Suddenly they realized this. CP Rail realized that they had hotels in Banff, they had hotels in Montreal, and Quebec City, and all these places down in Toronto. So then they built the one across the way. And in order to allow people not to have to go outside in the winter, they built a tunnel, the first one, under the street. And that was the beginning of the path. So from here, you can go all the way up to City Hall. Queen Street. It's all underneath.
Shani and I just took a tour.
And when you walk under there, you have no idea where you are, unless you really.
Yeah. I'll see you with them good. I have a few of them memorized. Don't ask why.
What I try to do is when the students are here, I just always hope they have an announcement to get the acoustics. And I tell them, you notice he says the word, but it's hard to understand, and he has to allow the echo to die down.
Yeah, so he has to talk slowly, really.
Belleville.
May we have your attention, please? Via
you talk to them about a style, an architectural style, which is basically wrong. You talk to them about proportions, materials, detailing, and then things such as the durability of the material. This has been going for 90 years. If you go to the stairs, they ain't worked out. Some of them have been replaced. Okay, but on the whole, it's survived quite well. Then I talk about the lighting in here, the feel of the space, the acoustics help. So they get a, how big is the space?
How did they get the brick on the ceiling?
How? Have you never hung brick?
No.
Every brick has a couple of holes in it to help to cure the brick when you bake it, right? Well, you put a wire through that, a bent wire through that hole, and you attach the wire to a structure above the brick. So all your brick then are mortared together, but they're held in place by the wire.
Oh.
Okay. Now these may have been done I doubt it, because if anything moves, they'll all come down, like in the old a true arch. So they're all hung up there, because I know we did that
But
detail.
the mortar is acting as a wedge, right?
The mortar also holds it in its
together,
position, but it's the weight of it's being held up should be held up by wires, by metal.
Okay. They've got like nice herringbone.
Yeah, I mean the patterns, and the arch. Look at that nice arch, right? They don't emphasize the keystone.
There is no piece.
Exactly, they don't need it because it's a steel structure.
It's a concrete.
No, it's stone. It's a stone arch, but but it's all attached.
So there's no structural concrete at the back?
There will be either concrete or steel.
Okay.
And as I remember, some of the students were able to get photos of this building under construction. This massive steel structure over the roof.
Yeah. Okay. So
It's all steel.
okay. So this is the start
This is where it
point,
starts.
and this is
Yeah.
where everybody's going to arrive anyway, right?
Yeah, so that you all meet.